The most ridiculous military tactics in history. Number 5. The Roman tortoise formation. Back when Rome kept losing soldiers to archers standing at a distance and picking them apart, they came up with the testudo. Hundreds of soldiers locking shields above them and on all sides, turning themselves into one giant walking shell. And look, it worked. Arrows bounced off, spears bounced off, enemies just had to stand there watching a massive armadillo waddling toward them. The only problem, Rome's most feared warriors had to shuffle into battle in a slow, sweaty huddle. Preying on the guy next to them didn't. Not exactly the image Rome was going for, but hey, the arrows stopped. So, number 4, the Mongol fake retreat. Back when the Mongols were swallowing half the world, they had a trick so simple it should honestly be embarrassing. The feigned retreat. Cavalry would come charging in screaming, then suddenly turn and gallop away. Enemies would think they had won and sprint right into a ring of horsemen closing from every side. It worked on trained armies, experienced generals, and the same people twice. This says a lot less about the Mongols and a whole lot more about what happens to people the moment they think they've already won. Number 3, the time an army defeated itself. Back in the 1700s, an Austrian army was waiting to fight the Ottomans when things went sideways. Soldiers came back late, found their own guys on a barrel of schnapps, and a fight broke out. Someone fired a pistol. Someone screamed, "The enemy is coming!" because half the camp spoke different languages, but nobody could agree. So they did what confused armed people do. They started shooting. The shooting spread. The panic spread. By morning, they had given themselves thousands of casualties. The Ottoman army showed up 2 days later and collected a victory without lifting a finger, which might be the most humiliating thing to ever happen to a military. Number 2, Napoleon versus the rabbits. After signing a peace treaty, Napoleon celebrated with a rabbit hunt. His chief of staff collected hundreds of rabbits. What Napoleon did not know was that instead of wild ones, his chief of staff had bought tame farm. When released, they didn't scatter. They charged, sprinting straight at Napoleon, swarming up his boots, climbing his legs, pouring over his horse. His officers beat at them with riding crops. But none of it worked. The man who had taken down Austria, Prussia, and Russia was chased back to his carriage by hungry farm rabbits. His chief of staff apparently never mentioned this again. Number 1, Operation Mincemeat. During World War II, British intelligence needed Germany to believe the invasion would hit somewhere other than Sicily. So they put a dead man in the sea. They took a body, dressed it as a military officer, filled his pockets with love letters from a fictional girlfriend, ticket stubs, a receipt from a club, photographs, and personal notes. Then they chained a briefcase of fake invasion plans to his wrist and dropped him off the coast of Spain where enemy agents would find him. The German High Command received the documents, believed every word, and moved their forces away from Sicily. The real invasion landed exactly where the Allies intended and walked through almost nothing. A dead man with a fake name, a fake girlfriend, and a briefcase full of lies had changed the course of the war.